right. Welcome to Tibble's Apprentice. We are going to stream another live event here. Hopefully some of these chats will show up. And yeah, we're going to find out how this goes. So we're going to do a little bit of standard today. It's a deck that I've showed off a couple of times here. It's pretty much your standard fare, with the exception of having a little bit, just a little bit of removal for enchantments. And let's see. Oh, we're waiting for a player right now. Let's see if this shows up here. Here we go. So break the spell is the thing that I use to destroy enchantments if necessary. This looks like a fair opening hand. We're going to jump right in here, see if we can gain some life right away. I'm not overly concerned about throwing my Vampire Scout out there. We're up against green. That's a good sign. Instead of doing that, I think I want card draw. We talked about this the other day. The magic number is 4. We need 4 mana to make this work. I will toss that for now. The downside of having to make sure that you have a creature with the power of 2 or less isn't that hard, since that's the majority of what this deck is. Let's see. Break the spell. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Hinterland Sanctifier. Corrupted Conviction. Snarling Gorehound. Is that a problem for us? I don't think that's a problem. Let's see. We don't mind taking a little bit of damage, but none of that matters. Let's do this for now. Get those cards in hand. I'm trying to decide whether I want to push it or not. The Enduring Tenacity, I can cast it next turn. Actually, let's get some counters on here. Up until now, I've just been throwing those into the graveyard and not worrying about it, since that isn't integral to the strategy. That is the Enduring Tenacity. But we're just screwing around right now and just testing this out. So thank you for stopping by. If you stop by later on, please like and comment. Even if you don't like, comment and tell me what you don't like. We're going to do the Enduring Tenacity next turn, and then we're going to cast and see where they go. They're going for Trample. I don't mind throwing a bunch of creatures in front of anything, because I do want to fill the graveyard up. But let's do this for now. I know I'm going to get life, so I shouldn't be worried about that. Life is a resource and should be squandered endlessly. I'm a black player, you can tell. So let's do this, yeah, because I don't care if this goes to the graveyard, because it won't unless they have an exile effect. Take 1 damage. Let's see, they've got some removal in their hand. That's what that pause tells me, I think, at least. But let's start chipping away at them just a little bit. We get more mana in our hands. And, yep, no sense in attacking into that. I can replace her if I need to. But, ooh, they're going to go big creatures. Not quite stompy, but it's all right. Go ahead, send one over. Yep, send them both over. No, you're not going to send them over. All right. Well, let's just take advantage of the break that they're giving me. We'll drop this. We'll drop this. Draw a card, and we will still have enough left over for Corrupted Conviction. I slow down and speak a little slower, I can actually sound these words out. Let's just dump this in here because, of course, what we're looking for is to rise. Interesting. Let's just see what they're doing. This isn't quite like a flash deck, but you don't have to make all of your moves on their turn. You can do it on your own turn, or rather, you don't have to do it on your own turn. You can do it on their turn. Exile a card to the graveyard. Well, that's going to be a minor nuisance. Yeah, that's going to be a minor nuisance. But Corrupted Conviction gives me a little bit of flexibility there. They could just try to eat up my graveyard. Sure, we'll let them do that. Oh, they want to get rid of it before it goes in there. That's the key. So, well, a little sad about that. But I'm not overly concerned about it. It is going to be more of a challenge than I was expecting, but that's all right. This is when the game is fun, when nobody clearly has an advantage. Go ahead, swing that in. Sure, I'll do this now. They do have mana to eat it if it goes in there, but yeah, let's take advantage of this and get some more card draw, even if they do choose to eat my creatures. Yeah, that's fine. So we will drop this, see if we can sort of combo off. If I can fill my graveyard with more creatures than he can eat, we'll be all right. That's what I want. Do I push it? Let's give him a tasty target that he may or may not be able to resist. We're going to keep it, because you know the magic number here not only is 4, but 20. If we can hit 20 with that, we'll destroy all the other creatures on the board. Really wish that was an enchantment creature, but it's not. Yeah. Can you eat all 6 creatures in the graveyard? You can. You can eat them all. What is the best thing to do here? Hide this. Look at the top 6 cards of your library, reveal a creature card from them. Okay. I think I can still work through this. All right, that's going to go a little bit smaller yet. Do I draw a card just to be sure? It's got haste. Okay with that. They're going to pass. Let's see, what are you going to attack with? The 13/13's got them at bay right now, I think. Nope, they're going to swing. Okay, I'm fine with that. What do they got in there? Something sneaky. I will pass. I will go to my blocks. I'm going to let them choose what they want to get rid of. Okay. How are they going to stack their defenders? Or, excuse me, the stack. How are they going to stack blockers? Um, really interesting. Okay. Now, do they eat everything? Oh, they want to get rid of the damage. That's what. I'm just going to go ahead and destroy my own enchantment, which will get me a card, right? Yeah. Now we'll go to my turn, draw another card. Let's get everything that we can back on board. Come on. Don't think too hard. Just do it. Just accept your fate. Welcome to the one viewer I have. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're not trying to talk to me on YouTube because I haven't figured out how to set that chat up yet so that I can see it. But I do see you. Welcome. All right, so yeah, get rid of that. That's fine. Can you get rid of everything? And actually, if I can get that up to, just need 7 more. If I can get 7, yeah, eat that too. That's fine. What do we still got in there? There we go. We got plenty of good stuff here. Is that the game? I think that might be the game right there. Let's see. We'll toss that in the grave. Oh, what am I doing? I want to leave that right there. We'll toss that in the grave and keep digging. Can I get to 20? No, I got to 16. All right, well, we'll drop this. See where we go from here. Leave that alone. Nope, 17. All right, what do we got? We're going to do black. And it's an instant, right? What was I just saying? I don't have to cast on my turn. I can cast on their turn. We'll say no and hope that they don't have anything. We'll see, though. All right. Come on. Chop, chop. What do you got? Are they roping? Maybe they're roping. I understand. That happens sometimes. Yeah. They could just be slowly deciding what to do. Yeah. All right. Well, oh, there we go. Something big coming. Something big. Or not. Maybe they're just figuring out how to spend their mana. And if they got me, they've got me. That's fine. I'm not going to be upset. Come on. Oh, it's my turn. I will say pass. Who's coming in for the attack? Anybody? Nobody. All right. Well, if nobody's coming in for the attack, I will sacrifice a creature. Draw a couple of cards just in case. And, well, this is interesting. Not at all what I had planned. We'll see if this screws me. Let's do this. Auto pay. It's the first time I've actually cast this thing with the offspring cost. We'll leave that where it's at, and we're going to hit that magic 20. Yeah, there we go. And I think that should be game over right there. There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Sure, I had fun with that match. All right. Not bad. 3 wins in a row. It took 14 minutes, though. That's a long time for me. 5-minute games. That's about what I have patience for. All right. Well, I did promise standard, so let's do it again. Nobody's monarch in this game, but I still feel like a king after I won, right? How ridiculous. Oh, hey, I got a viewer. How's it going? Glad to have you here. I'll have to check this out later and see if somebody's talking me into on YouTube, because that would be sad because I don't have options. I've got a, hey, who is this? Oh, dude, it's the real Wiz. What's up, man? It's been forever. How's it going, brother? I am glad to see you're still out there. Life's been crazy these days. I won't go into it here, but it's been crazy for me. So I'm glad to see you out there, man. Hope you're doing well. I don't mind taking a little bit of damage up against, you know what? Let's draw cards for this. Draw cards and see. I don't know if you noticed, I got a little bit different setup than what I had before. I am in Arizona. I'm in the process of moving there. My mother-in-law, well, long story. I said I wasn't going to go into all this stuff. Anyhow, I will. My mother-in-law needs to move here so we can have more help taking care of her. Since my wife's sister lives here, we're all moving here. So that's where we're at. It's, you know, it's a slow process. My mother-in-law is 89, so she doesn't move that fast. Even on the best of days, she doesn't move that fast. Let's do this in Surveil. Well, I appreciate that, brother. I'm glad to see somebody out there wants to see me stream. When I get to Arizona, this is the Cave of Wonder. I had Bag End Studios back in LA. This is going to be the Cave of Wonder, because I wonder how the hell I got here. So anyhow, I am going to be starting streaming. I want to do some more collaborations. I want to play some games, maybe some things other than just Arena, and doing some spell table games and stuff, having more interviews, that type of stuff. So that's what I'm hoping for soon. So hopefully you'll be there with me. Thank you for your support and your continued support. I really do appreciate it, sincerely. Let me get my attack on and take off this silly crown. Anyhow, hope you're going. Last time I checked in with you, I think you were going to Yu-Gi-Oh. You still going into doing that? I could never get into Yu-Gi-Oh. I was interested, but I didn't know the lore, so I want to know a little bit more about the game. I guess that's why I need to watch other people's channel. Can learn about that. I like what I got going on here. Let me see. What's that say? Oh, nice. You're still working on Yu-Gi-Oh. Awesome. I am glad to hear that. Okay, so 2 chances. I'm playing in standard. I'm probably not going to get counterspelled. I might. Let's see if I do. Magic at home, Yu-Gi-Oh on paper. I got you. I got you. Yeah, it would be tough to make the switch. The one thing, yeah, there we go. All right, so what is this going to do? Return target creature, planeswalker you don't control to its owner's hand. Put that on the bottom of the owner's library. I don't think I'm going to let you do that, brother. No, I'm not going to let you. I will auto pay. I will sack that because I actually want these things in my graveyard. Hey, and look what I drew. Awesome. So actually, that's the one thing that Real Riz that I'm worried about is I'm going to be moving here, and I'm not going to have the option of being able to play as much paper because I play Magic and paper and stuff, so that's going to be tough. But I don't have a big enough screen to. I've got to slide everything over so I can read. I got you. So yeah, it's definitely tough to keep up with multiple game streams like that for sure. And if you're going to play competitively, you need to concentrate for sure. I got you. Let's do this and draw a card. And let's see, gain a little bit of life. If we can get this up to 20, we'll kill everything on board. We'll dump this. They don't have counters, but that could be a bit of a nuisance. Sure. I have 6 mana, 7 mana, that's plenty. That's plenty. Interesting. Let's do this and surveil, see what we got coming up. Ooh. The shuffler has not been kind to me this time. I'm going to put this on board. They can counter if they want to. Nope. Do I go ahead and attack? Here's an easy... I got to chip away at him. I don't have to. I can chip away at him. Makes a little bit of difference. Oh, cold weather. Oh, yikes. That's rough. I'm moving to Arizona, like I said, so I don't think I'm going to have to worry about cold weather. Actually, that's not true. Probably once the sun goes down, I'll have to worry all about cold weather. But until then, where you going, bro? Well, I'll take the victory. I don't need to be a dick about it. I'll take the victory. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be a change of climate for us here and stuff. Are you getting snow or rain? What are you getting right there? Where you at? And hello to my other viewer, whoever you may be. All right. Not perfect, but good. Good, playable. Surveil, see what we have coming up. I'm just going to start filling up the graveyard now. It's just cold. Okay. A little bit of rain. Okay, we had a little bit of that in LA and stuff. Of course, with the fires and stuff, we could use it. I have not been getting a lot of value out of this guy, so I will stick him straight in the graveyard. We'll drop this. I could draw a card. Actually, I'm going to put this on the board and make him decide what to do. Okay, that's fine. Discard a non. Well, the smarter thing to do is probably to discard this one because I need to draw. Look at that. I drew right into one. Let's do this. I'll drop this. Like I was going to say, I need to be able to get that card draw so I can keep this thing moving. Yeah, I do believe you're right, dude. I believe the fires were intentional. Something that we always have to worry about in California, and I swear it's when, as soon as they say the Santa Ana winds are coming and stuff, like people go out of their way, I think, to set fires because they know that they're going to be covered. You know what I mean? They're going to be able to get away with it. At least that's how it seems. So yeah, a lot of those things were intentional. Some of them they were blaming on the power company or whatever. I'm not a police official, so I don't know. But it always seems like when they announce the Santa Ana winds are coming, that's when the firebugs come out. Sad for those folks that lost lost everything. A lot of people lost everything. So try to think any problems I have as simply being I'm gonna get to play the guy this time. First world problems. You know, a lot of times things I get upset about, like I got no business getting upset about. Value, sure. Let's go ahead and swing. Probably getting greedy now. I should hold back some blockers. Actually, we haven't seen anything. There's the creatures. There we go. All right. Ooh, geez. Oh man, I couldn't even imagine having to deal with that. Losing your kid and stuff in a fire or whatever, or just people coming up missing like that. That'd be awful. I think I want to block on my terms, so I will not foolishly send anything over. Yikes. Let's hope not. Sure. What do I get rid of? Whatever I get rid of, I'm going to want to draw cards when he comes back. So I will get rid of that one. I will keep the Snarling Gorehound. Oh, see, I really don't like that. I don't like that. Nope, I don't like it. I got greedy. I should have kept some of that land. Okay. All right. So no attacks. All right. Nowhere to run. Sure. And gonna eat it up. He's gonna harvest it. No. One card left. You know what? I can take it. I can take the damage. As long as nothing else sneaky happens. There we go. Exiling him. That's a little bit of a problem. That, however, is also a freaking problem. Oh man. Huh. All right. I guess can he do that? It has to tap it. So at least I can't eat my entire graveyard. To manage your cards better, you mean manage your physical cards better, or just keep track of painful quandary? That's mean. Keep track of your card pool. Ouch. That's not good. Yeah, I think he got this one. I think he got me. That's all right. We've had some good games, some good progress, swinging in, and sure, we're gonna block. Why would we block the 3 and not the 2, right? Oh, keeping track of your stuff with Yu-Gi-Oh! Sure. Yeah. That's another thing too. Once I get here, I'm gonna have to. I realize I'm looking around and you can't see the whole room. I'm going to have to organize my cards better. Let's see. Did I pull it out of here? No. I'm gonna take. Nope. Oh, discard a card. Sure. Discard a card. Did I do it? Did I do it? Oh, yes, I did. Awesome. All right. Well, we've had a good streak here. Is that like 5 games in a row? Awesome. Oh man. Okay. One card. Nice. Nice. Well, that's the most important thing, and I think people forget that when they start getting into these games. It's very easy. This is what I'm guilty of. I don't know about other people. I'll just talk about myself. I am guilty of getting into a rut of playing the same decks, doing the same things over and over again, and then being mad when they don't work. You've got to be fluid. You've got to learn from your previous mistakes, strategies, what have you. Um, yeah. So if you're picking up stuff from the game, that's good. To learn how to manage your cards a little bit better and stuff like that. I do not like it, but I'm kind of greedy. So I kind of want to keep it and just see what happens now. I've got a few wins. I can learn. This is Surveillance, so I don't want to do that. So let's do this. So even if they do have removal, I can replace it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's right. That absolutely applies also. If you find a strategy that works, go with it. Chances are, I tend to lean into it too long. You know what I mean? Like I don't adapt necessarily as fast as I should. I kept a greedy hand. I got 4 mana. I think I will draw that card. I should. What is he down to? He's down to 4 counters on this. I should get my attacks in while I can. Yeah, let's get my attacks in while I can. Oh, or just take the win. I'll do that. Nice. I put up a video about this deck last night. It was just a 5-minute one-shot game. But I gotta say, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. This is collecting a few wins in a row for me. Actually, if I was doing it, I should put my money where my mouth is and actually play it in ranked. But I don't have the patience for that. I got a long drive tomorrow. So this is supposed to be unwinding. So I get to hang out with my buddy here, get to collect a few wins. We have a 6.5, which usually turns out to be closer to 7 or 8 hour drive back to LA. Yeah, this was probably not a good hand to keep either, but I got greedy. Saw these things in there, and I thought, well, these are actually only good if my graveyard's full, though. But let's drop this. We'll see where they're going with those goblins. Yep. Interesting. Okay. I think. Oh, okay. Yep. I can take it. Sure. Yeah, I can take it. All right, we'll do this. We'll get a little bit of that back. We'll see if they can keep it up. Looks like they discarded down. I need mana. I need mana. I can block and lose a couple of creatures. That's fine. Wow. Okay. That's okay. It's tapped out. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Huh. I'm not overly fond of that, but so this is if I was more intelligent, I would know what to do here. These are coming in for that's it's gonna be like 8 mana right there. So I think I'm gonna leave that right where it is. All right. I can block everything on the ground. This will let me destroy that enchantment. Don't like that. Okay. So, yeah, I really don't like that too much. So, whatever. We're gonna block what we can. Block, block, block. I'm gonna hope that there's a land underneath that next one. These two are blocking that. Okay. Come on. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's all right. That's all right. There's the land. Okay. Kill them all if you can. Yep. All right. As long as you didn't exile anything. Oh, that's our surveil land. Oh, hey, 1 damage to me. That's all right. If I can do this, we maybe can come back. Let's see if I got it. All right. Oh, not as good as I hope, but I'll take it. We're gonna. All right, nice. Coming back from the brink. Okay. Another 8 damage to. We can do another one. Fully opened. Okay, as long as they're not hasty. Boom, boom. Okay, that's fine. This will make them lose. I had better keep my options as wide as I can, right? All right, that's good. I'll keep that right where it is. Actually, I'll draw it, I guess. We need to let's prevent them from using that. All right, and then surveil. See what's coming up. I think that can go in the graveyard. Do I attack? Force them to block? No. Nope, 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 nope. I've got this if I just have the patience. Man, that's the hardest thing for me to do is have patience. That's where the whole Mad Saxon comes from. I will chop my own arm off to beat you to death with it if I can. Boom, boom. Okay. Do I have any creatures in the graveyard? I already got, nope, I just have one. All right, so what do we do here? This is not ideal, but do we keep this? I say we keep it and grow from here. All right, on the ground. So I think they're just going to swing in with their flyers. Smart thing to do. It's good. That's good. Can't say that you're wrong. Let's do this. I realize it's a legend, but I've got to try to regrow as best I can. Yep, we just fill up the graveyard, right? That's all we need to do. Fill up the graveyard, put every creature in there that we possibly can, drop this, and I think that's game. I think. We're going to keep this guy. Going to keep this one. That should be it. That should be everything right there. We're going to fill it up just in case. But no, that's game. Good game. All right. Awesome. Well, look, I managed to dig myself back up to a 50% win rate. Nice. Well, I'm going to say thank you to those of you that tuned in. Hope you threw a like or comment, subscribed, all those good things. I'm going to be doing this on a more regular basis. I'm going to say thank you. And actually, in the show notes later on, actually, if you go to YouTube and go to Temple's Apprentice, you can see the deck. It appears in a couple of different places. But this has been a new life. This has been a good deck. Very good. You don't care. My addition to this was throwing a couple of break the spells in there just so you can get rid of it. A lot of times I will do my own case of the Uneaten Feast because it gives me card draw. If I destroy something of my own, if I destroy an enchantment, I'd like this better, obviously, if it hit artifacts, but it doesn't. But yeah, I will pop my own, or I'll pop there since everybody's using the doors, using the rooms, and using those enchantments. Corrupted Conviction gets me cards, obviously. Everything here is super cheap and low to the ground, draws me cards. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's nothing like brewing on this stuff. And another thing I've learned, this might be beyond what you're into, Wiz, but cockatrice is another good thing to play Magic with. It gives you access to all the cards, but you have to know your deck really well to go through it and stuff. I should do a video about that too. Anyhow, so nice, awesome. That's the best when you use your graveyard. Use that as another resource. Anyhow, I want to say thank you very much for coming by. Truly appreciate it. Continued support means a lot. Thank you for that. And like I said, I look forward to seeing you later on. Take it easy.